Thank you, Diana, and my colleagues. It's astonishing that we're once again here to defend the rights of families to make their own healthcare choices, just a few days after millions of Americans took to the streets and expressed their concerns with President Trump. On his own, the president is implementing a new and even crueler global gag rule, which would block health organizations working in 60 countries around the world from providing HIV prevention and care, maternal care, and even contraception. The bill the House is considering today, H.R. 7, would make permanent the Hyde Amendment, which prohibits the use of federal money to pay for abortion, and then go even further by removing subsidies and tax credits for health care plans that provide abortion services to patients on their own dime. These attacks seek to set a new standard in the insurance market to make it as expensive and burdensome as possible for women and families to obtain the full range of family planning options. Now, I was out in the streets of D.C. over the weekend with my wife and my daughter and a number of people who came in from out of town. I heard tell of San Diego's march where they expected 20,000, got 40,000. I spoke to men and women of all ages who were afraid of how a Trump presidency would undermine their happiness and prosperity and that of their loved ones. And the last thing the American people asked for this weekend, or frankly asked for in November, was that the government tell them how to raise their families. President Trump and Speaker Ryan have had unified government for 4 days and already launching a broadside attack on family planning, preventative care, and health care. Now, who are they to tell nonprofits in some of the most impoverished communities in the world that they can't give families objective medical counsel? Who are they to tell American families they can't have affordable insurance coverage that allows them to decide for themselves when and how to grow their families? And who are they to tell small businesses that they can't provide that same comprehensive coverage for their hardworking employees? Family planning decisions are the most personal decisions that we can face, and they should never be made by the government. The damage of the bill under consideration in the House today, combined with the threat of revoked Medicaid funding from Planned Parenthood, will be that hardworking families will be deprived of affordable health care that lets them start a family on their own schedule, in their own way. And this grab bag of extremism is a serious threat to the financial security and independence of millions of American women and their families. But we now know that President Trump stands with the most extreme elements of his party who will do everything in their power to intrude on the freedom of Americans to make their own decisions about their own health care and when to start a family. I'm proud to stand with the men and women of the Pro Choice Caucus and call on them to do everything we can to stop the Trump administration and the Republicans from this insidious policy. And I thank you.